Manga artist.
Whoa, hi.
What do you think of
How art though?
No. What do you think? What do you think of Sonic X episode 2?
All in all, it's a very different experience to when I watched it the past 3 times, because I said before we recorded that I had a secret, and that secret is I have never seen the 4Kids dub of Sonic X. Ever.
Oh yeah, we're watching the 4Kids one.
Yep.
It's not too much worse. I think people over-exaggerate how bad it is. I mean, it's not as good, but I don't think some things are as bad as people make them out to be.
Yeah, like throughout, because the thing is, I have no nostalgic connection with Sonic X. Like, I only started watching it when I was like 17, and back in 2017, I was watching it specifically to rip it apart because I did a series called like Everything Wrong with Sonic X, which is all blocked by copyright, which is amazing.
I love YouTube. What a great website.
I love it. Thanks, YouTube. 2 years of my life gone. Anyways, I watched the show specifically to like rip into it. So after like 2 years of not watching it, I got back to watching it again, and I still watched the Japanese dub, and I enjoyed it a lot more because I wasn't, finding multiple flaws with it. And the English dub, yeah, I can see why people don't like it. Like, there's a lot of exaggerated voice acting. The score it's never quiet. I've realized. I don't actually remember any moment of silence in that episode. But aside from that, it's charming. I gotta say, it's quite nice. It's nice.
No, you're totally right, dude.
It's wholesome.
With the silence thing, I didn't even notice that until you said it, but like it totally changes the pacing. Where there's always like there's always some sound effect or some music or so. Even in like a normal tone, they're like put the goofy music on. Put the goofy.
Yeah.
Like they have to put something on, It's never. The pacing's really weird. Like,
it just kind of really shows the difference between English audiences and like Japanese audiences, because most of the episodes in Sonic X, it could go on for like 2 to 3 minutes without any music at all, and then it would have like this booming soundtrack for an action scene. And then with Sonic X, it's like fucking dangling keys in front of a fucking kid, where it's just like, keep noticing. Don't lose attention. Just don't lose me now.
Don't change that channel.
Yeah. I mean, the score itself isn't bad. So like, if the score was like fundamentally terrible, I'd have a massive problem with it. But like, there's some good stuff in it.
It needs more variety.
There was like one specific scene where they actually like timed the music to like Sonic's head turns, and I thought that was really funny.
Are you talking about where he's looking at the cameras and it goes? It has like a hit every time.
Yes.
Those are nice. Those are cool. I remember even as a kid, I'd be like, whoa. So I think they do that a few times in the series.
Oh, they do?
I think they do it for... I don't want to be specific. I don't want to be wrong.
You being wrong on the internet? How dare you?
Everyone's like, he didn't say it right. That's the wrong episode. Dislike.
Pathetic. Unsubscribe.
Wow, that's secret. I can't believe you've never even watched it before. That actually just like blew my mind. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So, I guess that transitions into the swearing. Yes. Uh-oh. Yes. Sonic swore. Uh-oh.
It was like in when he was looking at the cameras and they were about to like shoot at Cream. In the English version, it was like, Cream, start running. I think that's what it said. And
he was like, hang on.
And the Japanese version slightly just goes, Ikuzo!
I love the impression.
I think like that's the only frame that like the majority of the Sonic fanbase knows about. Because like I've seen it go around a lot, and I'm like when I didn't watch Sonic X, I was like, that's not real. Like, there's no way they'd make him swear. And then I actually saw the episode, and I was like, he swore.
They wouldn't have my boy wouldn't swear.
Sonic, Cream is right there. How dare you? The kiddies are watching. How dare you?
What do you think about the plot? Because I do like the plot of Sonic X, but man, there were some Swiss cheese like crater-sized plot holes like every 3 seconds on this one.
Oh, get used to that. Like later on in the series, it's gonna get even worse. Like I'd argue that like episode 2 is like one of the more tame episodes in terms of plot holes. But yeah, to talk about episode 2 specifically, because that's other episodes in the future. I like how Area 99, which in this world is considered the most like top secret base, basically Area 51, and they just have no guards at the front gate, so Sonic can just swoop on in with absolutely no problem. And rather than like having motion like detection outside of the building, they'd only have it inside. And so like when they go in the vents, that's the only place that has security. But it's like the lasers are like perfectly placed so that like someone can just take the vent. So like what the fuck?
And they also put the infrared lasers. Yeah, they're the perfect size. Listen, I'm certain Sonic had insiders working on the architecture for this building, because there's like too many coincidences. The cameras all look at one direction for 1 second, but they luckily have like 20 hertz, I guess, because they can't see him run around. I don't know, dude.
I absolutely love how like in this episode, they had like 30 different security cameras in one hallway, and it was just like, but they'd only turn like 30 degrees. So like, what's even the point? Why can't they just have like 4 security cameras that like turn all the way?
Just have all 4 quarters just be watched all the time?
Yeah, exactly. It makes no sense at all. And I like how like Sonic looked at those cameras and like immediately figured it out. It's like, okay, I just gotta swivel past them.
There's a few things, like the cameras can't keep up to Sonic, right? Which I can suspend some disbelief. It's a kid's cartoon, it's anime. I can suspend some disbelief, right? But why can Cream keep up then? Because like, come on.
I think the cameras have a bit of a bias where they don't want to shoot cute things. Sonic just doesn't hit that radar at all.
What do you think about the animation? Because I actually was really impressed with that on this one.
I think the animation like definitely improved from episode 1. So like there's definitely a lot more iconic expressions in this episode specifically. Like you would see these in like lots of different kind of screen grabs. And yeah, I think like all like movements, expressions, action scenes are pretty well done. There's even some like budget for the security cameras, which I thought was nice.
I was going to mention that they look almost 3D, but they're probably just like rotoscoped 2D. But yeah, you know.
It's possible, yeah. I think like Sonic X is one of those shows where they actually combined 2D and 3D animation.
It looks good. Like, I'll give them that.
It is, like, yeah, like it's one of those few shows where it's actually like seamlessly done, which I really appreciate.
And this is the one where it starts out with him getting the cat food, which is where that like the classic image of him just going like, bleh, it comes around. So much good stuff, bro. This was a really good one. What do you think about the DBZ Scouter? Because it's a little.
Yeah.
It's a little.
It's very blatant. I think I have a little bit of a bias because like Dragon Ball was like my first ever anime. So I see that and I'm like, oh, that's cute. But anyone else would be like, Dragon Ball Z, and it's always fucking Sonic's always copying Dragon Ball Z, cringe.
Yeah, I saw it as like an homage. I don't know why people are like, oh, they did it too? They ripped it off. It's like, it's probably intentional.
I mean, like, even if Sonic does rip stuff off, like, I've gotten to a point where I just don't care. Like, at all.
It's like Ice Cap Zone. Like, yeah, we ripped it off, but, you know, it's better.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah. No one cares. As long as it's good, no one cares. And that's exactly, like for anything that's a ripoff of anything, you know?
Mm-hmm. I've gotten to a point where anything that's like a very direct reference, I'm just like, oh, okay, that's fine, whatever. It is what it is, I gotta say.
It is what it is.
The great philosopher of 2020.
What about great Uncle Grandpa Chuck helping his grandson, convincing him to break into a government building? That seems
like while we were watching the episode, I think you put it best. I think Chuck already had the plan to infiltrate Area 99. He just needed to find a good enough reason. Because like right. He knew that Chris wasn't going to be able to do it. He knew that he wasn't going to be able to do it. So he's like, Blue Mutant, you're up.
My little nephew grandson, because I'm not really even clear which one, can't do it. But we found an alien this morning. We discovered alien life the same day. Hey bro, help me break into this government Air Force building.
It's really stupid. Yeah. It's just like, why? What the Chuck?
And I'm saying this as someone who loves Sonic X. I literally, I have never met someone who loves Sonic X on my level. Because anytime I meet someone, they're like, it's like, which is weird, because people will defend the Sonic Boom TV show, but shit on Sonic X. That's some cringe, bro.
I can somewhat understand where they're coming from, but yeah. I'd say, on an objective level, I think X is better than Sonic Boom. Hot take incoming. But
Sonic Boom doesn't have plot, though, to be fair. It barely has plot.
Yeah, exactly. So, Sonic X has, a lot more to deal with, but, I don't think Sonic X was the best when it came to, being consistent with its plot. But I can appreciate it. There is, later on in the show, there is some moments that I think are, genuinely amazing. So...
Listen, you have to have plot to have plot holes, you know? So I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take the plot holes.
Your bar is just that low for Sonic now. It's if it has plot, I'll take any plot holes.
Dude, I'm hearing people defend the mobile games, okay. I'm taking it. If I can get a Sonic anime that's half decent, I'll take it, bro.
I mean, yeah, that's the please of a Sonic fan right there. That's why I'm not a Sonic tuber.
You're sort of a Sonic tuber. You're like a Sonic Twitterer, because I see you more active on Twitter than YouTube.
A Sonic Twitter? I make 3 tweets of Sonic. Sonic tuber. I'm like, no, be gone.
I'm ready to label anyone as a Sonic tuber, though. Granted, you just have to make one. Which you've made 2 videos on Sonic lately. You just have to make one
3.
Sonic video. Oh, 3? Fuck. You have to make
3.
At least 2. At least 2. You've crossed the threshold. If you make a Sonic video, it's nice job, bro. Nice job, PewDiePie. Cute little Sonic video. But then you make 2. That's when you start sweating, you know?
That's when I'm like, I think I actually like this character more than I originally thought.
Time to make Sonic video essays.
I think I've already done that, so I think I've already crossed that threshold.
I know, you are a Sonic tuber. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. And then the final thing. The big cliffhanger. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Guess who's with them? Guess who also went?
It's the Eggy boy.
It's Big Bean. Eggs and beans.
Who looks absolutely terrible, I gotta add.
Yeah, there's I think there's literally 3 frames, because it just zooms out on a single frame, and then he laughs in 2 frames. There's literally 3 frames of animation of Eggman. And all of them are bad.
The worst. Yeah, the laugh of that is genuinely the worst thing I've ever seen when it came to Eggman. And he makes some really, really stupid expressions later on, so that's saying a lot.
Yeah, it's not great.
No, not at all. I've just gotten to a point where I was so used to hearing Japanese Eggman, so the moment I heard Mike Pollock, I was like, oh, holy shit.
Give me a Japanese Eggman impression.
His laugh is it's really stupid.
He sounds like an elfish Santa.
Yeah. I think that's the best way to put it, honestly. He kind of sounds nasally, where he's like, Sonic. It's traditional.
You're dropping some Japanese knowledge. That's a pretty decent impression. You're not even just saying random.
I say Deku and Boku because that's the name of robots. I'm not exactly big brain when it comes to cultural appropriation.
What are they in English? The other one. It's Deco and I'm forgetting the other one. I'm forgetting. What's it in English? Deco and what? I'm so dumb.
I assume it's probably the same, so it might be Deco and Boko. And then the little robots fucking Boken.
There's no way it's Boko. Sonic.
Google it real quick, because it's definitely that in Japanese.
It might be. You might be right. I don't know. I shouldn't say you're definitely wrong before I know.
Googling going on right here.
No, it is Boko. You're a genius. Whoa.
That's just what you get when you watch Sonic X 3 times, and I'm like, fuck.
I know, and I'm like, and I think that's why I'm trying not, because I did rewatch it a few years ago, but honestly,
yeah,
I was smoking mad weed. I don't remember anything from that. I don't remember
that's
anything.
really the way to I think that's the reason why you love Sonic X so much. I think
so I'm like off of nostalgia. I'm all off nostalgia, so I love it so much. So I want to see if by the end of the series I hate Sonic X. It's very possible that by the end of the series I will hate it and I will think it's awful.
I mean, there will be some moments where like you will go like, yeah, this did not age well. This aged like milk. And what's even worse is that like the 4Kids version is infamous for like censoring out probably like the best parts of Sonic X, like from the Japanese version. So just be prepared for that.
I remember as a kid, even as a little tiny tot, I thought it was weird every time like they would shoot a gun, but in the 4Kids it would just make a laser sound effect.
Yeah, I actually know. Yeah, I noticed. I was like, what the why?
But it's like very clearly a gun.
Yeah, like someone showed me like a clip of the 4Kids Sonic X dub like a while ago, where like they got I think it was around like the Adventure 2 saga where Maria was like dead on screen, and so like the Japanese version it's just gunshots, but like in the English version it's just like pew pew. It's like, what? Why?
What if Maria doesn't die, but she's like, Shadow, I have to go on vacation. And then she flies.
I have to go on vacation inside my mind.
Alright.
My body will be out of composition very soon.
You know what? I think this was good. Sonic Show X Episode 2 finished. Subscribe.